Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you about personal hygiene, i.e. women's hygiene and looking after your lady bits, lady garden, all of that. Whatever name you got for it, your punani, your yoni, we're going to talk about that today. Well, I want to share with you guys some tips and tricks how to make down this smell fresh, taste right, all of that. So I'm gonna just jump right into it because I don't want this to be a long video, but I just want to come by and talk about some lady stuff, because I have so much female followers, people that's been following me for a long time, and a lot of people that's been following me for my weight gain journey and stuff. And it's something that a lot of people that put on weight suffer from as well, because I get a lot of messages saying that sometimes they don't smell right, or they want to put on weight, something's wrong with them, they don't feel comfortable. So I just want all of us ladies to feel comfortable in the skin that we're in, whether it be gaining weight, losing weight, or just feeling good, smelling good, all of that. So there's a previous video I did talking about my favorite perfumes and stuff for summer, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some personal hygiene today. In the next video I might do something different, such as talk about stuff that I like to wear for autumn, i.e. like perfumes, how I look after myself during the winter season for like dry skin and all of that. So anything to do with skincare, healthcare, all of that, self-care is very, very vital, guys, and it is something that I've never discussed really on my channel, but I thought I would do that today. I'm 34 years old and I had 3 kids, and it's hard looking after yourself, especially when you're a mom and you're busy and you're a wife, and you just have so much different things battling and doing every day. Sometimes you forget to look after yourself, and one of the main things that a lot of women forget to do is look after their yonis. And we don't eat right sometimes, we don't drink enough water, and those 2 are the first 2 tips or facts I want to talk about. Like, if you do not eat right, like if you don't eat enough veggies, fruits, your yoni will smell funny. Yonis have a normal smell, like it's okay for it to smell, but as long as it doesn't smell fishy, like a strong odor that other people can smell, and you don't know what to do about it, there's simple things like eating right. That's one of the first things that anybody can do to look after their yonis, and I've learned that too, in my teens, growing up in my early 20s. I've learned that eating right does affect your body in very, very tremendous ways. And a lot of people are going vegan and they talk about this as well. Like, when you go vegan, I'm not fully vegan, I'm transitioning in, trying to eat healthier, cutting out a lot of meat and eating more veggies and stuff. But a lot of people that I know that are vegan talk about this, saying that when they change their diet from eating meat to go vegan, they realize that they smell differently with sweat, the pee smell differently, even the poo smell different. So a lot of times our body just needs some detox and cleansing, especially your yoni. And I have been talking about this for a while, but not that much on my channel. But yoni eggs are a great way to get everything right down there. If you don't really know about yoni eggs, you might want to maybe look into that a bit. But it's like a crystal egg you put in your yoni and there's many benefits the yoni egg does. I didn't want to go into that today because I had a previous video on it, but I'll put that video below so you guys can go and check that out. But to cleanse and keep your vagina fresh, you have to eat right, definitely. So that's 1. 2, you have to drink a lot of water. Drinking water is vital when you wanna be in anything. You need water because we're eating a lot of stuff and a lot of things come out through our bodies, through our pores and everything. Sometimes when we sweat, we smell like certain foods we've been eating. So it's the same thing with your yoni. If you eat and you don't drink enough water, a lot of times our pee changes color. Sometimes our pee smells differently. Sometimes it might smell harsh. And when your pee smells strong, that just means that you need more water. You could be dehydrated. It could mean a lot of things. It doesn't always mean that something's wrong with you sexually. So a lot of times we have to start off with looking after ourselves, drinking more water, and then it comes to cleaning ourselves. So one of the main things about keeping your yonis fresh is making sure you have your own washcloth for the yoni. And I'm going to show you different ways what I mean by that, because I don't know, I've been told by my doctor and my nurse before when I used to do smear tests, and I think they call it in America pap smear. I don't know, I'm not sure what they call it everywhere, but in the UK we say smear test, and we need that like every year. It depends on what they're looking for, if there's any problems and all of that, but we definitely need it, especially if you have a child and you need to check up after you had a baby. You definitely need to do a smear test. And I've been told by my GP and my doctor that I've washed too much. They say down there it's too clean, but let me tell you, nobody can tell you it's too clean. As long as you know in yourself that down there smells good and is fresh, especially when you're going to go and do tests like those, you want to make sure that you smell right. And when they told me that I need to wash less, I'm like, really? But I just use less soap. So I'm going to show you some products and stuff that I use to keep my yoni fresh when I'm washing it. So when I'm washing, I have about 3 stuff that I use. They all look kind of pink anyways, but they're not. So first off, I got this one. I use it sometimes. It's a bit smaller than this one. This one's so big compared to this. And this one is from Soap and Glory, and it is really, really good. It holds a lot of soap, especially if you don't want to use too much rags like flannels on your skin like this, which holds a lot of bacteria sometimes if you don't wash it out properly. Like I will use this for my face sometimes, and then I'll use this for my yoni, or I have another pair. This is also by Soap and Glory. They have really nice hand mittens and stuff, and this one is really, really nice. It's not too strong and crusty, like it's not going to take your skin off like some of them, but it's really good, and I can use that for my yoni sometimes. Or I use this one for the yoni. So I have 2 different things I use for my yoni, and then sometimes I use a cloth for my yoni. It depends on the time of the month, if you know what I mean, because there are times when, ladies, you don't need to be scrubbing down there, you know, you just need to be gently using a washcloth. And so yeah, I use 3 different things sometimes for my yoni. I know that might be a bit too much for some people, but yeah, I really switch it around, and that's a good way to keep fresh down there and to make sure you're not getting any bacteria mixing up your body washes or your body cloths, washcloths with your yoni washcloth. So you make sure that you have 2 different sets of things going on. This one is for my body, as I told you before. It's bigger, it's better to wash and get all the soap and everything that I need in it, while the smaller ones and the cloths and this is, you know, for my yoni. And I also got another set of these for my legs and anywhere that I want to like exfoliate. So yeah, these are very, very vital when you want to keep your yoni fresh and not to do any kind of cross washing going on with the same cloth and stuff. So it's very, very easy if you want to really, really look after your yoni. It's not hard to do that. You just, over time, you will get, just buy 2 should be enough for you, and then you're fine. But yeah, try not to mix up your body cloths with your yoni washcloths. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is yoni steaming, and you know, finding a good vaginal wash for bathing yourself, because sometimes soaps are too sweet to wash down there, and we do not want to irritate our pH balance in our yonis in that area by, you know, using too much sweet stuff. I think Dove is alright, but when you start using too sweet soaps and you're thinking it's going to help you to smell better, sometimes that doesn't happen. So you have to make sure you get like a mild, maybe a baby wash is even really good, like a newborn baby wash is even good. But I have a couple of things I'm going to show you from a company that I've been using now for 1 year, and I really, really like them. You can also check them out on Instagram, but let's just jump in it and I'll show you what it is. So I've got these 2 products here. This first one is a yoni wash, and it is from a company called Empress Body. I really love them. I found them at BeautyCon last year in December in London, and I really loved them. I had to stop by and pick up some stuff. They also sell vagina capsules, which kind of detoxifies everything in there and make it all fresh and clean and get rid of lots of stuff that women are affected by. And I think it's a really good idea. But yoni eggs are also good for a lot of stuff too. So if you don't want to try vagina capsules, you can try yoni egg. But as I said, I've got a video on that if you want to know anything more about yoni eggs. And this is the vaginal steam. Now this here is very, very good if you want to keep your vagina fresh, or your yoni fresh, smelling nice. And it's very, very good, especially if you are finishing your period, you know, after the ending of your period, and you just want to smell nice down there. It doesn't have to be for anybody else. It's for your own personal, you know, hygiene. You can use yoni steams, and a lot of people now are making their own. But one day I'll make my own so you guys can buy from me, because I'm all about healthy living, self-care, and holistic lifestyle. And they come like in this little tea bag kind of sachets, and I think it's really good. So you just take one, you put in water, boiling water, and you just steam your yoni, you know, and it smells good already. And I've already used like a couple out of here. I've never like done it that much, but when I done it, it was really, really good. I just love the warm feeling, and the yoni just, I don't know, it's something good you're doing for yourself, and the yoni will thank you for it later. Definitely try out Empress Body. And they have these yoni steams in different sachets and stuff, and they have so many different ingredients in here. So you can try out any brand that you want to get, you can get your hands on. It doesn't have to be Empress Body, but always try out something that is working and will benefit you, because a lot of people benefit from yoni steams, yoni eggs, and using a good yoni wash. So don't use too much sweet stuff, guys. That's one of the main things I can come by and tell you guys. Just don't use a lot of sweet things. Don't put perfume down there as well. I know a lot of women spray their vaginas with perfume when they're going out, or they want to feel and smell good for their partners or whatever. But after a while, it will just make you smell even worse. So eat right, drink more water. Make sure you use a yoni wash, get some steaming going on, you know, all that self-care thing that's going to make you feel good at the end of the day. It's going to make you feel good, smell good. And they also say that drinking pineapple juice is also good. So any fruit juice actually will work. If you're eating a lot of fruit and veg, that will just come out in the taste, if you know what I mean. A lot of women want to know how they taste. Do you taste garlicky, salty? Do I taste sweet? But the main thing is, as long as you're eating a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, you just taste just like that. If you're eating a lot of garlicky stuff, you might smell a bit garlicky, but nothing's really wrong with it as long as you're washing yourself, because a lot of these things just, it leaves your body. Once you're drinking enough water, you won't have a problem with smelling down there. So make sure you guys are doing the right things for yourself, and then, you know, yoni will thank you later by smelling right. You just bloom like the flower that it is. And it's very, very vital as young ladies and young women out there to encourage and empower each other, especially when it comes to personal hygiene. Because if I know that somebody's not smelling right, or not looking right, or feeling right about themselves, they're not that confident down there, I'm going to help them in any way that I can. And if I did help somebody today, please make sure that you guys give me a thumbs up, comment below, give me any tips and tricks as well, because even though I'm 34, I'm still learning every day, and it's not a problem to share. You know, I'm always here to share and to grow and to love you guys as much as I can by sharing with you what I'm doing and what's been working for me. And I hope that this has helped you in some sort of way, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Make sure you make sure you guys have a great weekend, and take care of your yonis, okay? Take care of yourself. And this weekend, why not try out something new you never tried before? Okay, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye guys, see you soon.